Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that, and we're going to resume our saved game. This is for once a live commentary, so yeah, we're gonna see how well that goes. Yeah, what I wanna do is I wanna try launching my Evian rescue lander. Now there is a update coming up this Tuesday on this game, so and that's gonna change some stuff on the science, and yeah, I don't know yet whether or not I will be able to to keep playing this career mode. We're gonna see that. Anyway, it's said that long-term science gathering stuff is something that you might want in the next build. What? Wait, I did change that. Wait. Wait. Evian Rescue Lander, where are you? Mark 5. That's the latest. I'm sorry. Because that one was the one that we didn't get to space. I am sure that I can make this go to space and that I can get an atomic engine, a nuclear engine up there to... yeah, that's the one. I might end up having to add some more fuel here, but we're gonna try launching this the way it is now. This is going to go down to 1 FPS pretty surely, so I would say we're not gonna bother too much about that and just say, hey, let's start this thing. Oh wow. Loading screen. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, so the new update is gonna encourage people to have a long-term science station on other planets and stuff, so I kind of think that if we can't launch this thing, then we might as well send a science station over to Eve and a rover and everything, so we can get Jeb to go to that science station and have him work there. I mean, he's on Eve for 5 years now, in-game years. Oh, come on. I like how every time I have a very large ship, the flag becomes the standard flag all of a sudden. Oh god. Oh god. Integrity! Not so much. What the hell? What exactly was the cause of this now? Yeah, so obviously we cannot launch our Evian rescue lander. That thing just does not work. So how about I say, warning, you're moving over the surface. How about you revert the flight to the vehicle assembly building, and we're just gonna try figuring out how we're gonna get some science stuff over to Eve instead. So we can just probably say we can cancel mission Evian rescue, and we instead can you well, then we don't need the Evian rescue capsule anymore either. That's orbiting Eve at the moment, and I think we can try launching that into the sun or something. I mean, why not? Evian rescue capsule Mark 1. We're gonna fly that thing for a second here. And we're gonna try getting this into the sun because we can. Map. So, obviously we're gonna burn here so the APO apps can rise a little bit. We don't need to be that high up. Good. What's the thing we're getting here? We're getting out of the system. That is not what I want. I want to burn on the other end, more or less. That might take us more fuel, but we're still gonna try this because I want a orbit that is not greater than Eve's orbit, but the other way around. So we're gonna end up having to burn here. Now, question is, what is more fuel efficient? I have no fucking clue, really. Because if I add another one here, how much does that add? If I burn down here, for instance, that doesn't tell me. Good. That's a thing. We're probably not gonna get anywhere where we want, so... Oh, God. We might as well try getting this back home then. Just to see if that would have been possible at all. So we're actually going to burn here. And... we don't need to burn that much. Yeah. A little bit of time acceleration. Hey, yeah! Oops. That's the wrong way you're facing, by the way. Stop it. God, I have not... I'm not really used to having a easy to steer ship anymore. Because I did off-screen a little test on docking 2 of the engines that I wanted to use for the Evian Rescue Lander. I docked those together and ended up pretty much with something you couldn't maneuver at all. I did get it over here. I mean the engine would have been enough to get the Evian Rescue Lander from a Kerbal orbit to an Eve landing thingy. I had both engines then smash into Eve. Some debris is still lying there. Because of course I didn't put any parachutes on those. I'll see you after the burn. That obviously was enough. I'm just gonna burn a little bit more, just because I wanna be out of Eve's system. Good. No, that was not what I wanted to do, but I could at least get this turned to the sun so we don't run out of energy or anything. So, where I wanted to burn was around here somewhere, wasn't it? This is actually pretty much in. Oh god. Gotta get this down. There we have a Kerbal encounter. What do we have here? 62. That's too much. Can I have the parry-ups, please? No, well. 52. Get a little bit more up. 43. More. That should be okay. I'm gonna wait till here in time acceleration, and I'll see you when I'm there. Okay, we're on course to Kerbal. We probably would have had enough fuel to get back to actually get to the sun. But I wanted to do a separate sun lander anyway. So we're probably gonna do a sun, a near sun, or actually the sun is called Kerbal here, I think. A near sun orbiter that will give us a lot of science data in the future, but that's not gonna happen until the next patch, which is on Tuesday. So yeah. And we might end up having to do a new career anyway, so not even that bad. I'm actually... What? I'm moving... Wow, really? I'm moving as fast as my target? That's something. That is actually a kind of orbit insertion thing. I mean, usually, if you want to insert yourself around in an orbit around a planet, then you do that. But hey, what I want to do now is get my periapps down into the atmosphere. Yeah, probably not that much. Hello? Yeah? What are you doing? Not exactly what I wanted to accomplish with that. Get the atmosphere. Yeah, that should hit the atmosphere pretty straight on. That means we gotta burn in which direction? In that one, good. And we can burn right now because we're on a straight course there, so it doesn't really matter where we burn. Just get our periapps into the atmosphere of Kerbal. We don't have a periapps anymore, that means we are in the atmosphere no matter what. So yeah, I guess we're gonna not have to do anything with the thingy anymore. Gonna look at that from outside. Where is Kerbal? Wait. Hang on. Where is Kerbal? Hello? Planet? Is that the... Oh, there. No problem. Getting closer. There is the moon. Probably not even gonna be in the general direction of that. Actually, this looks like I'm going to... No, I'm going over the moon. Yeah. Make sure that our trajectory... Shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? Can I please focus Kerbal? Thank you. Ah, okay. I almost thought there was something wrong with that. Hey ya! Hey! What? 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 You fucking bugged up game. Sometimes, really. Crashed into Kerbal. Where? I never saw anything crash into Kerbal. Never mind, we didn't need that thing anymore anyway, and there was no Kerbal on it. So we didn't lose anything. So, yeah, could you go out of having only 5 FPS? Thank you. Yeah, we don't really have enough science to do anything here, because we need 500. And I kind of want to get that sometime in the near future. We're gonna see about that. What I do wanted to show you, though, just because I don't have any rescue mission to go on right now. Where do we have that? Kerbal Explorer Destiny Mark II. Exactly that one. This nice plane here, apart from having a glitchy texture here, I know someone who'd flip out at the sight of that. Cry. Yeah, this thingy has pretty awesome flying habits, or flying... God. We're just gonna launch this thing with Bob Kerman in it. It's pretty awesome, I'd say. I mean, it's not a one stage to orbit thingy, but that's not something I'm really after anyway. You're gonna see that pretty soon. Look, that's nothing. And it's already taking off. And we gotta actually throttle back so we don't fucking go into vertical flight here. Yeah, as you see, that thing wants to go into vertical flight all the time. SAS can help there. You see, this is an Explorer plane that I made to explore Kerbal's habitats. So, or biomes. As you see, we have got the ravioli detector here. Actually, turn the display on. And we've got a barometer here. We've got the thermometer. We've got the double C seismic accelerometer. We've got, of course, the observe the material spay, then the goo up here. We have, if we land, XL solar arrays to make sure we get enough electrical charge. We've got a big battery down here. And of course ladders on each side so that the Kerbal that flies it can get out of it if it lands. And yes, this is totally easy to land. Also, it's totally easy to fly. if you get it out of the lower atmosphere, that is, because in the lower atmosphere it really has a habit of just doing that all the time if you don't have a very steep trajectory. We can fly this thing up to 25 kilometers. We can have it go... Whoa, god damn it, we're going into vertical flight. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I'm just turning this over for a moment here, so that we can have it come back down. You know, cause the wings here are angled, it wants to go up all the time. That's not really good. Hey, Minmus, on the sky. Nice to see that little moon. We don't see any other moon, so okay. Don't see the sun either. Where the oh, it's directly above us. So we've got, so we're around 12 a.m. or something, time-wise. You know what I always wanted to do is get my FPS thing down here, yeah. You know, usually I have the counter for my FPS from Fraps up here, but I kind of need that for the time acceleration. So now I have it down here because I don't really need those. So you see, we're nearing the upper atmosphere, and we can totally get this to 1,500 meters per second. We're now flying at full speed. Oh, full throttle, that is. Full speed is not yet anywhere near where we are. This can go down to 0.07, the air intake, before it cuts out. Yeah. So we're nearing the upper atmosphere, so we can flatten out our trajectory here so we don't shoot out of the atmosphere. And we're actually going to go somewhere with this, somewhere I haven't been, which is the tundra of Kerbal. We could land, of course, up here in the tundra, but we already had it. Okay, we are not had it in any way that would give... where is it nearer? I haven't been to the South Pole, so I'll just turn south, I guess. So, where's north, where's south? I guess south is that way, so I wanna do this. And throttle down a little bit, because then this has awesome steering capabilities. So now we should be flying southwards. Somewhere around... Hey, come on. Don't be a jerk. I definitely need better control about this. Yeah. Now we look at the map, and we're going nowhere near where I want to go yet. Get over here. I want to go here. Yes, that's better. Yeah. And now we just accelerate until we are at a velocity that can be called travel velocity. Yeah, so as you see, at 600 meters per second, we already get re-entry effects going. So, fuck supersonic flight. This is pretty awesome, I guess. Imagine having to sit in a plane that is actually flying through the atmosphere at a speed that makes it go all glowing and stuff. I would like to know why the hell we only get the effects on this side. Huh. Strange. It's not like we're flying in that direction. Or in that. By the way, the nose cone is of course an atmosphere analysis thing. I just already analyzed the upper atmosphere of Kerbal. So that doesn't get us anything anymore. At least not much. Oh, I was... You know, this looks like the wind is coming from that side or something, and there is no wind in Kerbal Space Program. Strange. Of course, if we had a mod that's deadly re-entry, we would now be burning up in the sky and not coming back. But we don't have that, and we're actually going to have a look at what that looks like for our Kerbal. We do not have any windows in here, as it seems. Nor do we have any instruments. This is a very, very unique cockpit for this kind of thing. I'd like to see where I'm going, but hey, you'd think he'd sit up there in the frickin' glass thing, but he doesn't. He's not sitting there. So we're now at 1,150 meters per second at a height of 20 kilometers, sinking a little bit because I just made us go down a little bit. Very flat trajectory here, so we don't overshoot the 25 kilometer range that our engine has. Now this looks way more like a re-entry. I am glad that this doesn't burn up in the sky. We are headed for Antarctica, more or less. If you wanna, project that over to Earth things. Also, we're at 7 FPS. But I like those re-entry effects. Those look really, really awesome. Could we get some altitude rising going on again, please? Because we're losing speed, and I don't want to lose speed, because that is wasting fuel. Thank you. I think I'll see you after I am at a landing thing at the tundra down there or something, because this is gonna take a while to fly around Kerbal, and you probably don't want to see all the water. So and there we are, already seeing the ice sheets of the Antarctica, more or less, or what is the Kerbal equivalent of Antarctica, the South Pole. Now we need to go over there, since that's the only real snowy land we're gonna get. So I'm just gonna, yeah, as you see there, 0.07 and the engine cuts out. We're at we're at 25 kilometers high, 25 and a half, still rising, and yeah, we were at 1,600 meters per second, as you saw. I'm just gonna steer over here. You know, I could just have myself go like this and have the wing structure steer by itself, but it's kind of easier to steer yourself. If the fucking plane wants to steer, that is. This is almost like a space shuttle re-entry. We can of course give a little bit of thrust, but yeah, now we can almost give full thrust again. Yes. So as you see, that's the ice sheet of Antarctica, of Kerbin's Antarctica. We of course are going to land on land, more or less. You know, this kind of steering does not really work because of stuff, but that's why you steer a plane like this. Yeah. This is much better. Let's see. We're not anywhere near that yet. I wanna pretty much go into... Whoa, no. Don't wanna go down. Yet. Get higher. Because you're trying to break apart right now. At that speed. As I said, fuck supersonic flight, we've got like higher speed. You know, as the well, we could actually run some tests here. Material study flying at Kerbin, crew report over Kerbin's ice caps. We already had that, of course, when I landed at the North Pole, because they are pretty similar. Flying at Kerbin, over Kerbin's ice caps. Yeah, the only thing that really matters here is that analysis, so I'm just gonna send that back home. And I'm gonna send that a second time. You know, and that is something that is going to change in the next patch. You're not gonna be able to science spam like that. So, I'm gonna cut down on the throttle and actually go into... Yeah, I'm gonna actually cut the throttle all together and go into a trajectory where I will land over there somewhere, I hope. Yeah, actually, come on, would you? Thank you. You know, I do want to lose my height pretty early, so I don't have to go down that much at the same time. Of course, we can use maneuvers that usually the space shuttle uses to slow ourselves down by turning on re-entry, more or less. Although we're using that on a quite different scale than the actual space shuttle did it, because and this is something where you see that I've been watching too much Kerbal Space Program on Scott Manley's channel lately. Because he's doing a whole shuttle program and everything with much more realistic settings than the actual game here has by default. So I'm lowering the landing gear already just because I don't actually want to do that. You see, for being such a big thing, that plane is actually pretty easy to fly. Yeah, we're gliding over here. That direction, generally. I hope I just don't hit those mountains there in any time. I've been to every other thing in the on the planet Kerbal, so yeah, you obviously have not enough electric charge for the fucking antenna. That's a thing. I think I'll cut out some of the gliding here, and I'll see you when I'm about to land. And there we are over Kerbal's tundra. I'm just gonna run a few analyses here. Discard that, keep that. Discard that, keep that, keep that, discard that. Good. And then we're gonna land here. Don't worry. Don't worry, we're fine. Just gotta slow down a little bit here. And the easiest way to do this is dive down, get some speed, and then actually do this. Because then you're gonna slow down to almost nothing. Which is pretty much where we wanna be. Of course, in real life, you wouldn't be able to get that back to actually flying anymore. Probably. Or you'd have to be a very awesome pilot. Where the hell is our shadow? We probably won't get a shadow because the sun is kind of setting right now. What I'm actually going to do... you are too fast, my friend. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I'm always amazed if something like that works. So, we are going to land here. No problem. And yep, that looks good. Gonna actually activate the brakes already. We're slowing down, that is all good. Flatten out the trajectory here. So we sit down on the ice sheet over the tundra. Snowy landing here. Oh, come on. I just lost the engine, but that doesn't matter. Now does it? Because we're actually going to extend the ladders, extend those panels, and transmit all the data. Yeah. And while that thing is transmitting, we're going to have a little EVA here. EVA report. Keep that and board again. And then this actually doesn't transmit anymore. That is not good. You cannot stop transmitting, dude. Actually, EVA and get down here. Am I time accelerating? Oh! I just landed in time acceleration. That is the problem. Oh well, I guess we're gonna plant a flag here, just because. So we're gonna write Tundra landing. I actually have caps lock on for the it activates the more better controls, more or less, more fine tuning. What are we going to write for the plaque text? Let's say landing in time acceleration is not good for the engine. Wait. Okay. Then we're gonna, of course, get an EVA report. Don't think Space Minute was necessary. Yeah, I don't think so either. And take a sample. The ground seems to be completely frozen. It was very hard to scoop up this sample. Then you did very well, Bob. Good. We're gonna get back into our thingy here. Grab onto that. Get back up. God damn it. You stupid little Kerbal. Really? You're not gonna be able to get back into that? Or is that just that side that's messed up? Yep, obviously. Somehow I messed up the other side. I don't know how. Get rid of the letters because we don't need them anymore. We've got all our data stored and we can do this. Actually, we can do this. Yeah. Seismic scan. Keep that. Crew report. Pressure scan. Temperature scan. It's cold enough to keep the keep things permanently frozen here. Atmosphere analysis. You observe the goo. Materials show little signs of change, though one of the samples appears to be judging you silently. That's actually what you usually get if you do that at the Space Center. Gravity, yep. And then we are actually done with this and we can recover the vessel. And I think that's actually what we're going to do because we don't have an engine to fly anymore anyway. Let's see how much science we gathered with this. Now that I've been to every biome. Just short of being able to spend that science on anything. But I guess I'll see you in version 0.23. It comes out on Tuesday, so I'll probably be recording on Tuesday. Because I want to see what changes really. And yeah. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. And until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye.